Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, and I'm Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as what may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well, so let's see what messages Spirit have for you all. Spirit, give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. So you had two cards that came out here. Something could be significant to some type of savings or preservations or something, a collection of something here. Somebody could be saving something here, okay? I'm also seeing collaboration here. So there could be a group of individuals that's working together, that's doing something to save something or something, guys, okay? It came back out again, okay? Something is significant to saving. Okay, savings, a preservation, a collection, a meanings of something here. I'm seeing perseverance here. So some of you all could be like saving. This could have to do with your your finances, your money, like saving more or spending less, budgeting. Okay, something to do with saving, guys. Okay. With perseverance here, I definitely feel like y'all are like, you could be very someone who is very resilient or something like that. Okay, you're determined to persevere regardless of your challenges, regardless of endurance. Okay, it's like you're determined to persevere through something in an effort to get some type of resolution. I'm seeing reservation here. Okay, somebody could be saving for a car. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. You see this person hugging this car on this reservation card here. Okay, some of y'all could be making some type of reservations or something. You have something could to do with something you desire. Okay, something that you're worth or something that could be like this extravagant, which basically means that it doesn't necessarily have to be something out of your means or something like that. Like there's something that's like expensive, like a vehicle or something like that. I'm also seeing self-love here, guys. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you all are focused on self-love, self-care, self-healing. Okay, self-concern, your own independence, and different things like that. Okay, so you're really focused on self, working on self, and different things like that. Okay, I definitely feel like you all could be trying to save for like a big ticket item or something. You're saving, you're determined to persevere. There's something that you really desire, you really want, or what have you, Spirit is saying. Okay, and in between time and in the meantime, you are really focused on self-love, self-care, self-healing. Okay, and your own independence, guys. Okay, something could definitely have you stressed out, though. You could be kind of stressed, feeling headaches, feeling pressure, maybe even having a lack of sleep as it relates to something here. We also got loneliness at the bottom of the deck, so some of you all could be the lonely loner type. Okay, all alone on your own, to yourself, by yourself. Maybe you have a lack of family, friends, or even a lover in your life. You may feel a sense of dullness or disappointment or isolation in your life as well, guys. Okay, um, I definitely I definitely feel like you all desire a vehicle. Okay, or you really need a vehicle. I mean, who doesn't need reliable transportation? Okay, um but that's definitely something that you need, something that you want, something that you really desire. Okay, I mean, and you're worth you're worthy of having your own transportation, your own vehicle, or what have you. And you could be searching for means to like save for this. You know what I'm saying? If you're somebody who has to on a fixed income, living paycheck to paycheck, maybe you have nothing left to save towards getting you a vehicle. Spirit is saying, okay. Spirit, what is this savings energy? What is this saving energy? What is the saving energy here, Spirit? Yeah. I feel like y'all are with this hamster wheel here, okay? Something definitely has to do with money here. It's like you're on this daily hustle, you're doing the best you can. You may even have some type of side hustle or side gig. I feel like somebody is just surviving, okay? Probably off the bare minimum, a fixed income. You may have the lack of finances, money, resources, okay? But you're needing to find some type of way to save or get some type of savings or something here, okay? With this perseverance here, I definitely feel like y'all have endured a lot. You've definitely dealt with setbacks, downfalls, challenges, changes, and different things like that, okay? But you could be trying to find some type of resolution to your problem, and you're determined to persevere because I feel like whoever you are, you definitely are resilient regardless, okay? So, which is the reason why you're determined to persevere. Okay, you could be a divine feminine. However, if you are a masculine resonating with this situation, you definitely can identify with this message as well, guys. Okay, Spirit, clarify reservation. Clarify reservation. Clarify reservation, collective. Yeah, I'm seeing wish here, guys. Okay, it's like you hanging off of nothing but a wing and a prayer. You're hoping, you're wishing, you're dreaming, you're desiring, you're manifesting, you're wanting, you're desiring. It's like this wish card is like hoping, praying, yearning. This is not like this. I feel like this is the big ticket item, so it's the reason why extravagance is on this card because it's something that is expensive. Like cars aren't cheap, okay? But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Who doesn't need their, reliable transportation, okay? um and you definitely need a vehicle, your own transportation or something, and you're like wishing, you're hoping, you're praying, you're yearning for this or what have you. And I feel like you're trying to figure out a way to save here, okay? Something about savings, okay? But it's like you're on this hamster wheel. It's like, how can you, like, if you're on a fixed income, if you're on already on a budget, like if you're having to budget on a fixed income and already having to budget your bills and not even always having enough for your bills, there is nothing left to save. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like you're trying to save, okay? You're trying to persevere. Um, you have this desire for something, okay, that is extravagant. I definitely feel like it has to do with transportation. It has to do with a vehicle, okay? Spirit, clarify self-love. Self-love. So we have today here, okay? So this is your energy in the present, in the now, in the moment. At the end of the day, regardless of what you're lacking, what you're without, you are focusing on self-love, self-care, self-healing, okay? um just really kind of focus on self, okay? Obviously, if you got responsibilities, children and different things like that, you're taking care of your responsibilities. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of times people be so boggled down a lot of times with, pleasing and appeasing other people, taking care of your children, cooking, cleaning, working, doing whatever you got to do, that includes your responsibilities on a day to day basis, that we really don't take the time to like love ourselves, appreciate ourselves, take care, have concern and, heal for ourselves and different things like that, because we always having to tend to other people's needs and different things like that or what have you. But you are focused on self love and self concern and self healing, okay? It's like you're like this lonely loner. You could even be in hermit mode. You could be a natural introvert, but like I said, you could have a lack of family, friends, or even a lover. And it's like you grown, you're on your own, yourself, you know what I'm saying, with this independence type of energy. So you're definitely grown and you're on your own, so you don't have any help or assistance or anything like that. And you know what I'm saying, you have to love you even when nobody else do, okay? You can't make anybody love you, appreciate you, want you, desire you, or anything like that. So you're definitely doing that for yourself. I'm seeing Archangel Michael clarifying stress. Okay, I feel like the things that you are lacking, the things that you need, the things that you want could stress you out sometimes. It could cause you headaches, it could cause you pressure. Okay, it may even cause you to have a lack of sleep because you're like thinking about these things all the time, you're worried about these things all the time, you're trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that, how I'm gonna get this, how I'm gonna, I will have you. But you have Archangel Michael that's watching over you, that's protecting you. You have some type of protection. um Okay, you're prevented from harm. Spirit is saying there is some type of divine intervention that is taking place. But I am seeing waves at the bottom of the deck. So it's like emotions coming and going, or what have you. So you got loneliness at the bottom of this deck. You have waves at the bottom of this deck, which talks about your emotions, guys. Okay? I can pick up these cards here. Let's see what else is going on here. Spirit, give us further clarification for this situation. What other messages do I need to share with the collective? One more shuffle. Okay, guys. So, bottom of the deck, I'm seeing present, okay? Which speaks of like in the present, in the now, just like with the today card here. This also has abundance and gratitude here, okay? So remember to have thanks and appreciation for what you have as well as what you have yet to receive, even when you've got, you don't have everything that you want or you desire, or you have the bare minimum or next to nothing, or even nothing at all, okay? So you clarify saving enhanced your will. Saving enhanced your will. I'm seeing Venus here, okay? This is the Venus card here, okay? This talks about an offer, okay? Some of you might be receive some type of offer, proposition, or proposal. Like somebody may offer you something here, okay, guys? This could have to do with finances, money, or resources, and you may decide to put this up or save this, okay, to go towards something that you need or something that you want, okay, guys? Spirit, clarify perseverance with divine feminine. Yeah, like you're in lack, collective, you're in doubt, okay? Or because of the things that you're lacking, you're doubting. You have doubts about life, maybe about yourself or your situations or what have you, okay? Somebody could even make you some type of offer because you are in lack, okay? Yeah, look, lack and suffering. This card here, like, this card is interesting because this card has passed on it, but it also speaks of lack, being in the lack of something. Suffering even, okay? So this card says lack and doubt. So this card says lack and suffering, okay? Which is interesting. So it's like you're in lack, you're in doubt, you're also in suffering, okay? There's something, this is not like, you want the new PlayStation 5 or the sunshine, you want a new pair of Jordans or something. I feel like there's something I feel like what you want is something that you need, okay? Even for some of you, if this is not a car, for somebody it is a vehicle, okay? But for somebody it could be a vehicle, it could be a new home, and that's and that's clean, that's safe, that's secure, and a clean, quiet neighborhood, whatever. This could be, so it could be transportation, it can have to do with housing, it could be a job, occupation, or career, it could be, what I'm saying? There's something you've been hoping, wishing, praying, trying to manifest here, okay? Now, I do feel like it is material in nature because with this reservation card, it's like having a desire for something. It also speaks of worth, but it also speaks of extravagance because whatever this is, it's like maybe out of your range because it's so expensive to get. Okay, so it's not about you not being worthy for something. It's about you not being able to afford something. Okay, yeah, fulfillment of wish here. Okay, this is the second wish card that you got out here. Okay, so maybe what you've been hoping for, praying for, yearning, wishing for, desiring could be coming in for you all. Okay, if you all have already been saving, okay, because at first I was looking at this like you're needing to save or trying to save. uh, um but maybe you don't have enough, because with perseverance here, this is like still dealing with challenges, still dealing, enduring things, okay, trying to get to a resolution or something like that, so that you can have this reservation of what it is that you desire here, okay. But it's like with fulfillment of wish here, there could be something that is coming in for you. Maybe y'all have, yeah, I'm seeing trust in divine timing here. Whatever it is that you're hoping or wishing for, spirit is saying to have trust, like something's going to happen in divine timing, spirit is saying, okay. But a lot of times that divine timing stuff is like frustrating, okay, because if you have gone years upon years upon years juggling, struggling without something, it's like, when is divine timing, the hell exactly? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So to clarify self-love with today, present, now, in the moment type of energy, we do have North Node here, okay, guys? So you are in your North Node collective. Um, you're in this cosmic energy, spirit is saying, okay. I feel like you are tapped into your higher self. You're in your life purpose collective for whatever it is that you are doing, okay. Yet you do still have some type of stress, or headaches or pressures to deal with. You may even be getting a lack of sleep, spirit is saying, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing Jupiter energy here. This could talk about beginnings, like new beginnings. It can talk about courage. It can also speak of action as well, guys. Okay, your third eye is definitely open. You have some type of clarity, spirit is saying, okay, but you still have these stress. Just because you awake, you aware, your third eye is open, truth and clarity, it doesn't change what is matter of fact all around you. You know what I'm saying? So if there is something toxic, sinister, evil, wicked, demonic around you, you might have the awareness of that, the truth and the clarity about that. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have the means of doing anything about it, it still can be stressful and frustrating and different things. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit clarify stress with Archangel Michael. Stress with Archangel Michael. And like I said, there's some type of rebirth that's going to happen in the winter time. Something about a rebirth in the winter. Okay, so things may shift, may change. Like a rebirth is like a renewal of some kind. You know what I'm saying? Like um, a beginning. Where there's an ending, there's a beginning. Where there is a finish, there is a start. Where there is a, you know what I'm saying, like that. Okay, so just like where there is death, there is life. You know what I'm saying? Um, so with a rebirth being here, like it's like some type of rebirth is happening in the winter time, guys. Okay, so whatever has stressed you out, whatever this is stressing you, you do have Archangel Michael here watching over you, protecting you, preventing you from harm. And some this winter, okay, there's some type of rebirth here, okay. We do have higher self activation at the bottom of the deck, guys. Okay, it's like you are tapped in, tuned into your higher self. You've had some type of higher self activation, but you are still in this energy of loneliness. Okay, it's like this dullness and this disappointment and isolation when it comes to your life. Okay, and with waves being here, like you got a lot of feelings and emotions coming and going. Okay, about life, about your situations, or what have you. Okay, guys, spirit, what other messages do I need to share with the collective? So we have the impasse here, okay? So spirit is saying reflect and redirect your energy, okay? Any other messages? Ooh. I'm seeing staying focused here, okay? So spirit is telling you to hold the course here, okay? You staying focused. Spirit is saying. You could be. I'm seeing also seeing answering the call. You could be answering some type of call or something like that. Also, great adventure is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you could be taking some type of risk. You could be venturing forward in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. Spirit is saying, guys, let's get a message from your archangels. Spirit, give us clear and accurate messages. What messages do I need to share with the collective as it relates? Oh shoot! As it relates to this situation, some of y'all have experienced some type of heartache or heartbreak. Okay, Spirit wants you to release the past. Okay, you will grow from a situation. Okay, Spirit, what's going on? Saving. Oh, so I'm seeing the sun here, guys. Okay, so the sun is like, Spirit is saying life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So I feel like this sun energy, and in the traditional tarot deck, the sun talks about happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fulfillment, fresh starts. Okay, it's one of the best cards you can get in the traditional tarot deck. This sun card comes from your archangel deck. This comes from Archangel Uriel. Okay, so this sun is shining on you, is shining through you, is shining on your situation. Okay, I'm seeing the King of Ariel at the bottom of the deck. Either you could be in this energy or somebody else is in this energy, but this is like the King of Ariel, I believe, is the King of Water, or the King of Cups energy. Okay, but this says successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Okay, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. Okay, with the Eight of Gabriel here, this talks about a great deal of activity. There's sudden and immediate results, important communication. So you could definitely be receiving some type of messages, news, information, or communication, guys. Okay. Um, Spirit, any other messages? So I'm seeing the Ace of Michael here. So the Ace of Michael is like the Ace of Swords in the traditional tarot deck. This talks about truth, clarity, awareness, insight, epiphanies, breakthroughs, visions, and so forth here. Okay, so this talks about a wonderful new idea. Okay, Spirit is saying don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Okay, clear up communication problems with others as well, guys. Okay, so you have the sun here, okay, which talks about happiness, abundance, new beginnings. Okay, the Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Michael here, which speaks of truth and clarity. It also can even speak of a victory, guys. Okay, y'all have a lot of strength as well. I feel like you all have really had to stand your ground to overcome conflicts. Okay, the strength is all about courage and faith and confidence, and different things like that. I'm seeing the Nine of Ariel here. Spirit is saying your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. We also have the Wheel here, okay, which is like the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot deck. This comes from Archangel Jermiel here, okay. So this talks about a new beginning, the end of delays, a change in directions that offers happiness, guys, okay. So, you all are experiencing some loneliness, okay? You got emotions coming and going, okay? But you are someone who is tapped in and tuned into your higher self. You've had this higher self activation here, okay? And Spirit has already told you that um you are in your North Node. You're in cosmic energy. You are in your life purpose, okay? You're focused on self-love. You just don't necessarily have all the things that you need that would make you feel or even look successful and like you got it all together right now, okay? Um, but Spirit is saying trust divine timing. So something could be happening in divine timing. You could be receiving some type of offer because you're in lack or in doubts or in suffering, okay? Which may or may not bring about some type of fulfillment of wish, okay? But Spirit is saying, even if not, just for you to have trust and faith, because something is going to happen in divine timing. Continue to stay in this North Node energy, this cosmic energy. You're focused on your purpose, focused on your self-love, okay? Because some type of rebirth is happening in the winter months, guys, okay? That is what is going on here, guys, okay? So, real quick, Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to... Are there any other messages I need to share? Some of you all may receive, yeah, the Six of Pentacles here, okay? Some of y'all may receive some type of gift of generosity of some kind, okay? Out of kindness, out of generosity. This could be some type of charity, some type of donation or something. This is tied to some type of offer of some kind, okay? I feel like y'all may save this, okay? Something about some savings. Like, I mean, you may put this towards something. Either this is gonna be enough for you to put towards you buying something, or it's gonna be a start with something that you can put up into savings until you have enough to get something that you need. Okay, Spirit, clarify perseverance. So, collective, you are in this temperance energy. You're someone who's very temperate. You could also be someone who's very loving, kind, caring, generous, affectionate, attentive type of person. There's this sense of honesty or purity that comes off of you. You could definitely be an earth angel, a star seed, a highly sensitive indigo, but you're someone who has this divine angelic connection to the spirit realm, to the most high, okay? The temperance is all about perfecting balance, doing things in moderation. It's about having patience. It's about peace and harmony and tranquility and different things. And this is the energy that you are currently in. Spirit, clarify reservation. So I'm seeing the Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands has to do with clear vision and making wise decisions. Okay, so I definitely feel like you are someone with clear vision. You're going to make wise decisions. Okay. As well as you move forward, okay? Some of you all may even come into some type of success, triumph, or victory of some kind here, maybe recognition of some kind, or you may reach a milestone or accomplish something, achieve something, some type of a goal or something that you had. We have the High Priestess here sitting on self-love with today, North Node, cosmic energy, purpose here, okay? So I definitely feel like you're High Priestess collective. You're someone who is highly intuitive. You could be naturally psychic, empathic. You could have a multitude of different spiritual gifts. Spirit is saying, okay? The High Priestess knows secret knowledge, secret information, occultic knowledge, okay? Again, you're listening to, you're following your wisdom, your spiritual guidance, your ancestral guidance, okay? You could definitely be someone who is enlightened, very wise or knowledgeable in some type of way, and you're really tapped into that energy. You're someone who is illuminated, okay? As well, Spirit is saying in this High Priestess energy. But I definitely feel like this is a time that you are listening to your intuition, okay? Following your wisdom and your spiritual guidance. Spirit, clarify stress, Archangel Michael, with rebirth and winter here. So I'm seeing the Ace of Swords. Again, the Ace of Swords is about truth, clarity, awareness, insight, epiphanies, or breakthroughs in some type of way. Spirit, what is this? Wait, give me one more on stress. We already have that energy out here with the Ace of Michael, so let's see what else we get here. Clarify the stress, Archangel Michael, rebirth, winter. Somebody could be trying to cause you some type of conflict or defeat, or I'm seeing the Five of Swords in the Tower. Some type of conflict, defeat, hostility, plot twist, some type of chaos, tragedy, upheaval, problematic situations, disruptions, the destruction of some kind here, or something like that, guys, okay? You have Archangel Michael watching over you and protecting you. There's going to be some type of divine intervention, okay? This could literally be like... this almost feels like energy that is coming from elsewhere, okay? Spirit, clarify stress with Archangel Michael, rebirth, winter. Stress, Archangel Michael, rebirth, and winter. So this could have to do with burdens, hardships, problematic situations, responsibilities, just being stressed, feeling overwhelmed, feeling overworked or something like that, okay? Feeling sadness, loss, disappointment, or regret in some type of way. Yeah, some type of the 5 of Wands here. Something, yeah. See, that's what I was. That's what I was feeling. Whatever this energy is, it's like there's some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition around you. Okay, you could even got some more hateful, spiteful ass individuals who want some type of punishment, payback, or revenge on you. It's like they're plotting, they're planning, they're scheming to cause some type of chaos or conflict or tragedy or a sudden upheaval or reckoning or a problematic situation smack dab in the winter time or something like that for you. Okay, these people could, these could be things that people are doing to cause things to happen in the physical or the spiritual here. But you definitely got some jealous, envious, hateful, spiteful as individuals around you. Okay, in this 5 of Wands energy, because the 5 of Wands is all about strife. It's all about conflict. It's about chaos. It's about misunderstandings. It's about uh, jealousy and envy. It's about people in competition with you. It could even be about persons who want some type of retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you. Yeah, 10 of Wands here. So, you know what I'm saying? There may be something you're enduring, something that you're going through, or what have you. Yeah. Burdens, hardships, problematic situations. 10 of Wands here. The 9 of Swords talks about mental conflict, stress, worries, depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, and different things like that, or what have you. Um, but it's like this is because of some type of jealousy. Okay, like this energy is like not coming from yourself. Okay, like this is energy that is coming from like, or problematic energy that is coming from elsewhere or other persons. You understand what I'm saying? So you got the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you have loneliness here, you have waves here, which talks about emotions. You got emotions that's coming and going, but you're still someone who is in your higher self. You've had this higher self activation, okay? So even though you're like dealing with loneliness and dullness and disappointment and isolation, you got emotions coming and going, but you've had a higher self activation, okay? Yet you still are dealing with burdens, hardships, and problematic situations, okay? Like somebody could be trying to even try to cause you burdens on purpose so that you will be in mental conflict, stress, worry, depressed, dealing with anxiety and different things like that or what have you. But you got the sun in the Ace of Michael here, okay? With impasse here, sometimes this energy here is like to a source type of energy, okay? Where like one is at a crossroads where spirit is saying reflect and redirect your energy, stay focused. Okay, this could be something as simple as things being hard for you in the wintertime, especially with not, if you're somebody who don't have any transportation getting around. Like if you're somebody who don't have any transportation, okay, and say this winter a blizzard, come through your town, and you can't get an Uber or a Lyft, and there's no public transportation, there's no buses or trains or something running, and you can't get to a doctor's appointment, or you can't get your child, to an appointment or something like that, or what have you. It could be simple stresses as like that, or what have you, or it could be a storm and a power outage, and so um, it could be any type of thing, okay? Any type of thing could go on, or what have you. It could be something as simple as not having your own transportation and unable to get groceries or something, especially if, you know what I'm saying, we're going into these winter months and different things like that, or what have you. Um, so it literally could be anything, or but with this 5 of Wands here, I literally get this energy of people who are like projecting their energy on you, doing things to like to purposely cause you some type of burdens or something like that, or what have you. Um Cause remember when the tree in my yard fell on my house, y'all. That tree was so fucking huge, so goddamn thick. Like I guarantee you, that tree probably been there for umpteen fucking years since the history of this freaking block. Okay, before houses was probably even built. That's how huge and big and thick that tree was. Okay, and when this happened, yeah, it hadn't rained, but did no like it would no like you would have thought y'all you would have thought like something catastrophic came through here. The way that entire tree, it was like it snapped in half, and I know it was done from spell work. Okay, it was done from spell work. Okay, and it was done on purpose, and it was done by people who were working against me or what have you. But um, and it was meant to hurt me and to hurt my child and put me and my child in a situation. But I live in a duplex, so how it even though it like caused a lot of, you know what I'm saying, it made the yard a mess and caused a lot of damage to the house that's already run down and in bad shape and shit. It fell through the roof of my neighbor's side of the fucking house or what have you. But I know that was done from spell work. That was no storm. Did no rain fucking do that. Okay, nothing like that. No tornado, nothing like that. It all it was raining. I'm talking out in a light rain at that. Like it was still pouring, like it was raining for a long period of time. But this, it wasn't like hell or tornadoes or gusty winds or not just regular fucking rain. You know, when this shit happened, it was just, it was really absurd how that shit happened. But it could be something as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Whatever is causing you stress, okay? But I literally feel like you've got people who are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you. And it's so interesting because whoever you are, collective, you are literally struggling. You have nothing. For anything that is like cost a whole lot of money, you got to save for a long time. First of all, you got to have the money to save because with savings being here, this lets me know whoever you are, you got the bare minimum. You're on a budget or on a fixed income. After you pay bills, you might not even make enough to pay all of your fucking bills. But if you manage to pay all of your bills, you ain't got shit left to save. You understand what I'm saying? And but there are things that you are in need of. There's things that you desire to have, and this is not like desire like, oh, I want some brand new name brand clothes. I want a PlayStation 5. I want me some Jordans. I want me a $1,000 purse or some, superficial, stupid shit like that or what have you. This is something that is expensive, but you technically need. You know what I'm saying? Um, that you can't get right away because you can't afford it. And you got stupid ass people down here who are jealous, envious, intimidated, and probably got everything that you ain't got. Yet they fucking with you. Want to cause you burdens on purpose just so they can sit back and fucking watch and sniggle and griddle, grin and laugh and shit. Like, it's some pathetic ass fucking people in this goddamn world, okay? And whoever you are, you buy your stuff. Like with this loneliness card, this lets me know that you're single. Okay, with this loneliness card, you don't have family, you don't have friends, you don't have a lover. So you're by yourself. If you have children, it's just you and your children. If you don't have any children or your children are grown and they're not at home, you're by yourself. So you got these feelings and these emotions that's like coming, that's going. You're feeling up, you're feeling down, you're feeling right. Because of these burdens and these hardships and these problematic situations, because of these somebody wants you to be burdened. They want you to be in mental conflict, stress, worried, depressed. They could be even doing things to try to force you to have a mental breakdown in some type of way. There is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, who's doing something to you or directing something towards you. Okay, there could even be a air sign woman and a water sign woman that is working together to do something towards you, to you, okay? But you have had a higher self activation, collective, okay? So you're going to make it through whatever this is because you got Archangel Michael here. You are protected. There's some type of divine intervention, regardless to regardless to what others may be trying to conjure up against you. I'm seeing helpful people here. Okay, so like I said, there may be some type of helpful people. You may be receiving some type of charity or donations or something like that. Like something, there may be a problem of some kind. Okay, I'm also seeing something about food and hunger. You could be an orphan collective. There may be some type of problem with like some type of food and hunger. Spirit is saying communicate clearly. It's something about helpful people, but communicate clearly about something. So making sure you're communicating clearly, or if you're needing some type of help or assistance or something like that, communicate clearly or something like that. But yeah, something about ask help from others. Helpful people, communicate clearly, ask help from others. See, that's something I would have a problem with. Yeah, something about in the near future. Okay? Somebody could be trying to make something disastrous happen where you have to leave or like your home or travel or something like that or what have you. Like if something disaster, somebody could be planning to, like, this could be like literally somehow geoengineered as a weather, some type of tragic, disastrous weather or something like that happening in your area. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, you know what I'm saying. So if you like in an area and you smack that in the middle of winter, say it's a blizzard, and say there's a blackout, there's a power outage or something like that or what have you. You know what I'm saying? You would have to leave, you know what I'm saying, to find some other place that's for warmth or some shit like that or what have you. It could be something as simple as that, but like I said, there's something here about something you need. For somebody, this could have to do with either transportation or either housing. It's something expensive. But see, this is something that I would have a problem with. I'm seeing no and mother. Somebody's mother may tell them no about something. Or you don't have a mother, no mother. No to your mother. Or something about no and mother. Spirit say there's something better. Or maybe you're telling this person no about something. Or there's something about no and mother. But I did see the orphan card here. Okay, something also with like food and hunger, and I did see the orphan card. Um, like if you're somebody who don't have transportation or what have you, maybe you depend on deliveries and things like that for your groceries. Okay, but I don't know why I keep going back because I'm thinking winter time and the things that can happen in winter time. If there's some type of storm or some type of blizzard or what have you, maybe they don't have anybody to get on the roads, they won't have anybody to deliver, so you may be out of food or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Something like that, okay? And you don't have no transportation, so you can't get to the store. And if it's like a storm outside and the roads is bad and other people couldn't get out, even if you had a car, you couldn't get out there and get to the store or anything like that yourself or what have you. You know what I'm saying? And when those things happen, who knows how long it'll be before anything get better. But I'm seeing in the future here. So helpful people communicate clearly, ask for help from others within the future. But I seen no from mother, no and mother. Okay, but what I was getting ready to tell you, this would be hard for me because I don't like asking nobody for help. For nothing, I don't ask nobody for nothing when it comes to me. Now, if it's my child, I'm not gonna let my child suffer no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't have no family. I don't have no friends. I don't have no lovers. But from my daughter's daddy's side, like if push came to shove and it got really bad, if I need to, it would be for my child. You understand what I'm saying? Like, hey, she need to come over there with y'all, or hey, can you get her something to eat? I would never ask them to do anything for me, to give me anything, or something like that, or what have you. But because I don't do this. And I know this probably seems like, I don't know if it's like shallow or something like that, but I don't like asking people for anything, because people love, like, y'all would be surprised as to how many people would set up a situation for you to be in a bad situation, just for you to have to ask them for something, and then behind your back they'll hang that over your head forever, and behind your back they're talking about you like a dog, and like, oh, you know, such and such had to come and ask me for this, I had to help them with that. Like, no, fuck that, bitch. Like, fuck that. Mm-mm. But there's something about helpful people, okay? Make sure you communicating clearly if you do have anybody you communicate with. But with loneliness here, I feel like you don't have anybody. So who the fuck are you communicating with? With this ass help from others, unless I, like, who else, like, unless it's an emergency, then of course you would call, emergency services or something like that to ask for help. But other than that, I ain't asking nobody for shit, like, period. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's hard. Like, if you are, don't get me wrong, okay? Don't take that and run with it. For those of you regular people or what have you, that's not a targeted individual, yeah, you probably got somebody around you, even if it ain't nothing but a neighbor, a family member, a co-worker. You got somebody that you could ask help for. I don't, and I'm a targeted individual. You understand what I'm saying? So if there's something going on, we just shit out of fucking luck. You know what I'm saying? I either have to figure it out my goddamn self or whatever, because this is the type of shit that people do when you are a targeted individual. Okay? But like something from, I move mountains for my fucking child. Like, I'm not gonna let my child go without shit. Period. Okay? I said my entire fucking feelings to the fucking side about my child, because my child ain't gonna go without shit. Period. If I can't get it done, because she's got fam, she got blood, or from her daddy's side. So her mom, I mean her grandmother, her daddy, if they can't fucking do, I'm not gonna let my child be in a situation if I can fucking help it. I'm seeing yes at the bottom of the deck though. There, yes, perfect timing. Okay. I don't know though. Yeah, it just depends on the situation, because something could be a health hazard or affect your health or something like that. Like if it's like a true bad of a situation or something like that, or something. But this pisses me off because I legit feel like something is being done on purpose. Something is being done on purpose to put you in a situation. Yes, spirit is saying yes. Like, what's happening is not happening by accident, whatever this the fuck is. Whatever this the fuck is. And it could be something as simple as, like I said, like if there's some type of blizzard or storm and the power go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You may have a roof over your head and be in the house and different things like that, but if the power go out, you don't have any heat or anything like that, or what have you, or anything like that. Like, how long could one stay in those type of conditions or something like that? If and in a situation like that, you got more than one thing to think about, because like in the house you're like, okay, the utilities ain't working or something like that, or what have you. But if you also somebody that don't have transportation and the weather is bad or what have you, you can't, and you normally get your food delivered to you, you can't even get groceries to you, and you got no way to get anywhere, because if it's really bad out there like that, they're all public transportation is shut down. And when it comes to like Ubers and Lyfts and things like that, them is regular folks driving a regular fucking vehicle. So if the weather is bad the fuck for you and you can't get anywhere and everything else is shut down, they're likely not on the roads either. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It could be a situation like that. It's like something. Experiencing yes. It's like something like that. Something may even go on. Something may be like within the next the next few weeks. Like, we not really, within the next few weeks, there may be some type of opportunity of some kind. Spirit is saying take action about something. Okay, it don't have to be that severe of a situation, because through everything that's here, I do feel like you got Archangel Michael watching over you. You have some type of protection. Whatever's going on, there's some type of divine intervention. I do feel like you got jealous, envious people who are working against you, is trying to cause you stress on purpose. But you know what I'm saying, something may work in your favor here. Something may work in your favor. But and you could receive some type of offer of something from somebody. Because whoever you are, you're in lack, you're in doubt, you're in lack, and because of this lack, you're in suffering. So there's something about lack, doubts, and suffering, okay? And it's like you hoping, wishing, and desiring and waiting on something, but spirit is still like, have trust. It's divine timing. Something's gonna happen in divine timing. You know what I'm saying? And here you are in your north node. You in cosmic energy, so you're like in the energy you're supposed to be. You had a higher self activation. You're in your north node. You're in cosmic energy. You're in your life purpose. And there's some type of rebirth happening in the wintertime. So something is definitely significant to the wintertime. We're going into the wintertime, or what have you guys, or whatever. But like, something has to do with something that you are lacking, something that you are without, or like something. I don't know. Like something. Some of you all, it may be situations with food, transportation, housing, like anything of that you could possibly think of that is direct, need for someone. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know, guys. Okay, but that's what's going on here. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking, pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may know that someone else is dealing with. If you are cross watching, for those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any persons who's interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiff.diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Also, y'all, check this out. This saving could have to do, like, if something is, like, say, bad weather or something is coming up, something is significant to saving, okay? Even if that's food. Because I seen the food and hunger card. Even if that's food, y'all know this bullshit is going on with the government and different shit like that. We could be headed to another damn shutdown happening in January or something like that. You just never know what's going to happen, okay? Something may be as simple as you having to save some food, or trying to say, I really feel like this is money, because you got savings here. On the hamster wheel here is showing money here, so it's like you surviving, you barely surviving, but it's like something about saving. This hamster wheel, you're surviving, but it's like you're going to get some type of offer of some kind from somebody. Some type of gift of generosity could be coming to you out of kindness, some type of generosity, okay? With helpful people being here, okay? Spirit may be saying either whatever it is that you're being offered, you need to save. There's something about saving, Okay? You need to save as much as you can, if you can. Okay? Because if you ain't got shit to save, then, the fuck? Um, yeah. But Spirit is saying reflect and redirects your energy. We do have the sun here, though. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Okay, but I mean, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes you got to be realistic about shit. Okay. Um, you could try to have a good attitude and think positive and all this other kind of shit, and that don't change the fact if you juggling, if you struggling, if you going through and you suffering and shit. Okay. You can think positive as much as you want to, but in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be literally going through a situation here, okay? But there's something significant to saving, maybe money or food or something. I definitely feel like y'all are whoever I'm speaking to, you're also in a need of a vehicle or something. Something about vehicle. For others of you, it could be another like big ticket item. Okay, there was a vehicle on that card, but for some of you, it may even be housing or something. But I feel like vehicle. It's like because it's like you're trying to save towards something, and you're just surviving right now. You're on this daily hustle. You may even have some type of side hustle, and that's all you got. But with this Venus energy here, you could receive some type of offer, proposition, or proposal. Okay, this could be a gift of generosity that is coming to you out of kindness. Um, Out of being valued or cared by someone, some type of offer or gift of generosity by helpful people or something, guys, okay, is of significance. But that's what's going on here, okay? Um, till the next time, guys. Peace. I am that I am, created in the image of God.